Hi, beautiful people. My name is Honest Am. I am the creator of the Honestly Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennial women who are truly trying to get their shit together. And now I am here to give you guys another daily motivational video to add just a little bit of light, love, and encouragement into your week. All right, without further ado, I'm going to stop speaking. Please make sure that you check out the description box below for booking information, more about Honestly Sis, more about me and my readings, as well as there may be additional messages for you for angel messages. All right, guys. Yeah, what messages do you have for us this week to become the alchemist of our lives, to create change, to do magic in public, or just to bring heaven on earth? 2 cards, please, God. All right, 2 cards exactly. I love when that happens. So the 2 cards that came out is play and efficiency. So I feel like this week, the message that I'm kind of getting right away is that God wants you guys to, this is for my group of people who've been working extremely hard. I feel like what God is saying is that He doesn't want you to be so uptight this week. He really wants you to take a break. Not being so serious and to just kind of relax and enjoy life. What I have been learning is that in my times of relaxations and my times just chilling, maybe reading, maybe watching a movie, like even though I'm chilling, like every now and then, like I'll get like these random thoughts. So I just know that, you know, just because you're working hard, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are working efficiently. And then also maybe for my other people who are a little all over the place, I feel like what God is saying is that He wants you to start looking at different ways to organize and to really ask yourself, are you doing your work in the most efficient way? Even though, you know, you like to play, you like to do things by the seat of your pants, I feel like God is saying that there is time to put down some firm foundations and to just structure it. You know, it's just like that saying, if you don't plan to have success, you plan to fail. You know, if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. So I feel like that's what God wanted you to do. So 2 messages for 2 different groups. The card that came out is wisdom. See your adversities as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So maybe this week you may approach a situation that may just frustrate you, or you may feel like it's, you know, it's not working in your favor, you're not understanding it. I feel like what God wants you to really do is to like look at this as an opportunity. So say, for example, for me, I realized like I don't really have like a setup for my YouTube. My damn iPad has broken. And I'm really starting to realize, like before I was like, damn, like I need to have this equipment and I need to get this light. And at first I was actually going to allow all of that to stop me. Like I was just like, you know what? I'm not prepared to do this. Do I really want to just jump into, you know, YouTube without being, you know, without having this professional setup, without having, you know, a fucking promo in the front? And then I ran across this, it was kind of like a bullet point takeaway from Danielle Young. And I don't know if you're familiar with her, but she just got this a Facebook deal. And she was just saying, just do it anyway. Move like you are the shot. The problem is we think that, you know, we have to have things perfect. We have to be so professional. We have to, you know, have this strict schedule and never get a word wrong. But it's like, just do the shit, you know? Like Angie Martinez, she was telling her son, like, you have to allow yourself to be whack. Like the problem is because we have social media and because we're constantly comparing ourselves, and Jennifer 404, we constantly feel like we have to be perfect right off the bat, but that's not the case. Like the whole point is not to be perfect. The point is to get the work out. The point is to do the work. The point, you know, like is to just show the fuck up. So I feel like that's what God wants you to do. Like no matter what, like just do the work. Have fun with it. If you love it, if you're doing, like remember why you're doing it. Don't get so caught up in being like, I need to have all the bells and whistles and just do the shit, okay? Because God says He needs you to live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. I didn't know this was right there. Y'all see me talking to y'all. I had no idea this was right here. So I feel like what God is saying is to stop, stop with the excuses. Stop with the on one hand, stop with the excuses, stop trying to plan, stop trying to be so perfect, and just do the shit. And then on the other hand, stop flying by the seat of your pants, stop feeling like, oh, it's going to just figure itself out, which it is always going to figure itself out. But you need to start structuring it because you are not working in the most efficient way. All right, I am actually going to get us, we'll do one of these. All right, God, clarify this message of play, wisdom, efficiency, and love. What are you trying to tell us, God? Give us a tool that we can use to bring these concepts to life. One message, God. One tool. Ooh. One tool. My attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. You keep focusing about what you don't want. You keep focusing about, oh, nobody's going to like this because I don't look like such and such. And guess what? You're going to attract that because you're focusing on that. What God wants you to focus on is the love, the fun, why you're doing it in the first place. Remember why you decided to go down this ride. Remember why you decided to, want to try to bring this book to life. Don't get so caught up in trying to be professional and trying to be the best thing yet. Just get it done. For every pleasing thing, there is an unpleasing counterpart. From within every particle of the universe that is wanted, for every pleasing thing, there is an unpleasing counterpart. For within every particle of the universe that is wanted, as well as the lack of that which is wanted. When you focus upon an unwanted aspect of something in an effort to push it away from you, it only comes closer because you get what you give your attention to, whether it is something that you want or not. It is up to you to focus upon and attract what it is you want. Very clear message. Angel number 659. All right, let's give one final message to one last message to clarify this. And it says, welcome to planet Earth. You are here to seek joy. Angel number 713. So I feel like whoever this message is just really, God really wants you to not focus so much on what can go wrong, not focus on what you do not have, and to just enjoy the process of creating the things that you want. Enjoy the process of falling in love. Enjoy the process of meeting somebody new, and not trying to focus about what's going to happen 2 years from now or 3 years from now. Like, just know what you put your attention to is what you're attracting to your life. All right, God, one final message for play, wisdom, efficiency, love, and my attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. One final word. Angel number 8. Ooh, that was quick. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. So again, God wants you to stop focusing on the negative. He wants you to let go of the negative. The message that we had earlier this week was to start being more flexible with our approaches and not automatically, responding from that old hurt place, but to just give people the room to change and the room to grow. But the card that we're going to focus on right now is listening for the truth. And this is card 36. Listening for the truth. The truth speaks to us constantly, but we're not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but bring an implacable sense of peace. Trust in the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly, even if there's little evidence of how it is all going to happen. You are being asked to listen for the truths beneath the words rather than the superficial messages of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communication of those around you, the press, the newspaper, and the mass media. You will begin to hear fear in the words and action of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper. Listen for the truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that is really ready to hear or see it. Perhaps you have been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where truth is constantly denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the base of such actions, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed toxic shame. If you or something else is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free and heal, then some personal healing is required. It is time for letting go of old wounds and in favor of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you feel you're the only one doing so. Sacred rebels need truth like the lungs need oxygen. Truth keeps the energy of life flowing from the rebellious heart. Lies dampen the spirit of the sacred rebel. Even if those with less awakened hearts fear the truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show the truth that can be witnessed even when you may want to hide it. From what others is doing will always be their choice, but through your honorable deeds done with integrity, you will be set free no matter the outcome. You are a truth seeker. Never deny or try to quiet this down to make others comfortable. You are meant to be an agitator at times, even though you don't have to confront people to do it. You don't necessarily have to say a word, though sometimes you will. Often you will aggravate in the most loving sense by unveiling truth simply through your knowings. Hold compassion for the truth you behold. Do not use them as knives to cut others or yourself with harshness, but as clear insight that allows one to loosen the knots that binds, simply by knowing which thread to gently tug. This oracle brings you guidance. If you have been worn down and depressed by lies, gossip, deceit, or backstabbing going on around you, don't fret. Get out in nature, spend some time communing with the infinite. Healing will come to you now. No matter how many times and in how many ways or by how many tongues untruth is speaking, you know what you know in your sacred rebellious heart. That truth is your connection to the living truth of life itself. Don't give up. Just open up to healing and know that the truth always eventually prevails. So that is the messages that I have for you, angel number 1202. Right away, the message that I was getting is that right now we're kind of going through this kind of turbulent time over here in the U.S. If you've seen this shit show called America Election. And I feel like a lot of this is trying to like bring up this fear and create this propaganda. But what I feel in my heart is that we are moving into a different time. We are moving into a time of peace and love. And I feel like what God is asking all of us is to really hone in and to focus on the world that we want to create and not to focus on the unwanted, not to focus on this bullshit that people are trying to distract us with. We are here to seek joy. So don't allow people to pull us backwards. Don't allow the darkness to take hold, but really, really ground yourself into the light, ground yourself into your wisdom. Have fun. Remember why you are creating this project or whatever you have been working on, whatever you have been focusing on. And if you have been working entirely too hard, this is the week for you to have some fun and to just play. You will be surprised what relaxing will do. All right, that is all the messages I have for you. I hope that it was beneficial for you. If it was, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to give me a takeaway, you have any comments, feedback, whatever, pull all that down in the description box below. If you're interested in learning more about me or Honestly Sis, please check out honestlysis.com. And if you're interested in working with me, all that information is on honestlysis.com. Until next time, take care. Go after your dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever, ever let a nigga tell you what you can't do. All right. Namaste. I hope you have a great week.